Obviously, for us, it means a little bit more. We had dropped 3 games against 3 really good teams. We were at home, and then obviously it's first ACC game early in December, and so I thought our guys came out and responded and answered the bell, and I thought we were resilient. Towards the end, we got down 5 with right in regulations, about 3 minutes to go, and we fought back, and I thought we did some really good things. We didn't particularly shoot it well from the free throw line, but I thought Marcus Hill in overtime made 4 big free throws, and I thought Dontrez Styles was tremendous in the second half. He made play after play, and we got connected. This team needed an early win together. We hadn't had one, this particular group, and we needed a nice win together, and we got one. Florida State's good. I realized after the game they had won 14 straight overtime games, and we were able to break that today. I didn't know that, but it's good. Questions? We got the waters, Greg. I know over in that room they got something.
How would you describe, Dontrez Styles impact in the second half? 2 offensive rebounds there, the last 3 minutes, battled through for winner, 5 1 points.
Yeah, he was good second half of the Texas game. And what I've asked these guys is give me some consistency. I want guys to be consistent. Like, the toughest thing for a coach is to come into a game and not know what you're getting from a player. And so we wanted consistency. He's had a good couple of days of practice, and I thought he was huge tonight. He made some plays after plays.
What were you guys able to do, both offensively and defensively, after Ewan fouled out?
They're so tough, Luke. You've covered us in Florida State for so long. They switch 1 through 5, and it's tough, and they really take your post guys out. Ewing, I thought he did a tremendous job. He was scoring the basketball. He was rebounding the basketball. And I thought when he fouled out of the game, they lost a little bit of their rebounding and scoring inside, and they became more of a perimeter team.
And along the lines of being a perimeter team, it felt like you guys knew maybe that Watkins would get his, but you shut everybody else pretty much down on the perimeter.
Yeah, JC, I like that philosophy, but I didn't. I mean, he got to the line way too much. I mean, he's strong, he's physical. We talked about taking his right-hand drives. We talked about being second off the floor. We went for his pump fake. Dontrez holds him at the end of the game. The guy makes his free throws. But he's as tough a matchup as you're going to see in this league because he can play inside out. What we really wanted to go into the game and make sure we didn't let him score in both ways. We've done a great job on our early season of defending the three-point line. I think we might even be #1 in the country defending the three-point line, and we didn't want to give it to him both ways. So we did a good job there.
What does it say about your team, the ability to go even with Florida State rebounding, despite them being one of the tallest teams in the NCAA?
Yeah, I was concerned. Even Ewing, their last game against LSU, he had 11 offensive rebounds himself. And so we talked about that. That's been one of the 2 things that I didn't like is we didn't do a good job last game in transition, and we didn't do a good job blocking out. We made an emphasis tonight that we're gonna hit somebody and not give up 14, 15 offensive rebounds. It means a lot. It means we're growing.
I call it omens. I don't know what you might refer to it as, but when Breon Pass hits 2 huge threes to beat the shot clock, and then Dontrez Styles beat the shot clock on another big deep 3, do you kind of make mental notes of like, okay, that's going to help us win?
Oh, what do you mean? We designed those plays. No, I thought they were huge. I mean, Breon's 2 in the first half I thought was really good, and Dontrez beat the clock, and when you can shoot the basketball. And I said to you guys, we got, obviously we haven't shot it great as a team, but we do have some guys that can make some shots, and I thought both of those guys made great shots at the end of the shot clock.
You say about Dontrez, obviously didn't shoot the ball well in San Diego. Coming back to the last 2 games, he hit some big shots.
I didn't even know we took him to San Diego. Did he go to San Diego? Was he there?
Supposedly.
No, he's worked hard. And, players, man, don't like to look bad. And, him or Marcus, let's talk about Marcus too. Both of those guys in San Diego, they were 3 for 12, and both of those guys in the last 2 games have been really good for us.
Do you think Huntley Hatfield will follow that path of being a little more inspired after?
JC, hold on a second. Luke's going to get mad at me if I
No.
jump in. Go ahead, Luke, get your question. JC's asked 5 of them. JC, just hold up 1 second. Go ahead, Luke.
All right. What you mentioned the TV timeout down 5 and then down 6 when he makes the free throw. you guys have been up 7 not long before that. What was your message to the team at that point, having seen that lead go the other way?
Yeah, I wanted us to stay solid. I thought we did some, bonehead stuff, and we switched out, and we didn't switch to the inside. We gave up some easy baskets, and it's the great thing about when you got a new bunch is they are a new bunch, and so it's like you can learn a lot of things. But we needed a win where we made some mistakes, where we came back, and that way we can grow. And I think this is the biggest thing that could have happened for us, because we've had more adversity than we have success, and just winning this game will really help us.
You said on
I'm
Wednesday
sorry, JCC.
that there's a thin line between winning and losing. What do you think was the biggest difference today as opposed to a couple days ago?
Yeah, I think we made plays. If you go back to the Texas game, we gave up 6 offensive rebounds in the last 6 minutes of the game. We made plays. We got stops when we needed to have stops, and that's the thin line between it. Like we made our free throws down the stretch, even though before Marcus made his, we made a couple of them. But the little things that impact the game is defending, making free throws, and blocking out. And I thought we handled that much better than we did against Texas.
Whether it was related to Styles or Hill going to the bench, is Brandon Huntley Hatfield the next one that needs to be inspired after coming off the bench today?
No, it wasn't an inspiration thing. We have a major standard in this program, and Brandon unfortunately was a little late to practice yesterday, and we don't care who you are, you got to punch the clock. So that wasn't a message. It was kind of he was late.
What did you think of Ben Milbrooks taking the charge after the Texas Bowl?
I thought it was great. I mean, you look at, some of you guys are plus minus guys. I'm really not, but I'm going to be one today. Ben was, plus 25. And, you'll look at the stat sheet and you'll say, man, he only scored 4 points and only had 4 rebounds. But the things he did on the court was really well. He did a lot of good things. I thought he did a good job on the defensive end, and what a great charge he took.
Dontrez mentioned that after he committed that foul at the end, they got from those 2 free throws late, going into overtime, he was thinking, okay, I have to make up for that. He scores, 5 points early on. Was there any kind of conversation you had with him saying, hey, just keep moving, keep going, anything like that?
Yeah, I wanted him to play. We ran a play at the end of the game, and I thought he did a great job of ripping and driving it. And I thought he was some contact. Obviously, it wasn't. But I wanted him, like, he was down on himself because he fouled at the end of the game, and then obviously they go to the free throw line. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give you a chance to make up for it. And he drove it. I thought he made a good play. He just didn't go in.